410 wing sprint cars fly to the Phoenix. 21 laps, the green is out. Lynch leads. McKisson runs second. Danny Holkraver is third. Rod George fourth. Brandon Madison, the 13 car, moves to fifth. Lynch still in front of McKisson. Holkraver, George, Danny Kuriger running fifth, then Brandon Mattis, Danny Shetler, Brian Steinman down the back chute. Here comes the Apollo Rocket completing lap 3. Witzberger pitting in the 100. Caution on the Speedway, car up against the wall in turn number 4. Caution on the Speedway. It's 13, Brandon Mattis, who is running in the 6th spot. Around the Monster half mile. Here they come to turn 4. The Apollo Rocket picks up the pace and the green is out. Holkraver on the high side will move around McKisson for second. Lynch leads. Holkraver making up some ground as they head down the back straightaway. McKisson third, George is fourth, Kuriger fifth. Into turn 4. Danny Holkraver drafting right up behind the Apollo Rocket into turn 1. Holy mackerel. Danny Holkraver has turned the fastest lap of the race. As you see, he's closing on the leader in turn 4. Off of 4 they come. Lynch just ahead of Holkraver, 6 down. McKisson runs third. Holkraver right behind the Apollo Rocket down the back straightaway. Just a car length separating them into 3 and 4. Danny on the high side. Lynch just a little lower coming off the corners. 7 down, 14 to go. In 1 and 2, Holkraver trying to go up high. He'll follow Lynch down the back straightaway. McKisson sits in the 3rd spot. Into 3 and 4. Here comes Danny Holkraver on the high side off of turn 4. Down the front straightaway. Holkraver takes the lead 8 laps in. Lynch not going to give it up easily. Look at him go down the back chute. Holy cow, he's flying. The Professional Parts, Spinner-Weber Auto Sales, Mel Bagley Auto Service D4. Danny Holkraver taking the lead. 9 and 11 or 12 to go. Lynch trying to keep pace as McKisson third. Danny Kuriger to the outside of Rod George. They battle for 4th and 5th into turn 3. It's George just ahead of Kuriger. Holkraver's best lap, 16.424, just under 137 miles per hour. He's got the hammer down the lead a half a straightaway over Ed Lynch Jr. Momentum the key here. He can lose that lead in a heartbeat. 9 laps to go, 9 to go. Lynch second. McKisson still third. Kuriger is now 4th. George is 5th. Miller all the way to 6th from last. Pete Miller up to 6th after starting last, and he's closing in on 4th and 5th down the back chute in a 3 car. McKisson, Kuriger, George, and Miller, not much separating that quadrant of cars. Off of 2 down the back straightaway. Miller trying to lap Anderson in the B5 and close in on Rod George, who runs 4th. Or excuse me, 5th. Thick traffic for Rod George and Pete Miller as they head into turn 1. Danny Holkraver by a half a straightaway over the Apollo Rocket. Ed Lynch Jr. with 6 laps to go, 6 to go. Hochraver trying to lap Danny Shetler, who runs 7th. He is lapped up to 7th, and he'll lap the 7th place car right now. Lynch steals 2nd. McKisson 3rd. Dan Kuriger now has caught up to McKisson. That race for 3rd. Kuriger on the outside goes by McKisson. As they head into turn 3, McKisson will pass him back on the inside. As they try to lap the Ronnie round number 9, McKisson back in 3rd, Kuriger 4th, George is 5th, Miller from last to 6th. Here's your leader completing lap 18, just 3 to go. Through 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. 2 to go. Pete Miller's wing has come loose. It looks like the right side of Miller's wing has come loose, which it's gone. He's lost a lot of... He's slowed down, and that's the reason why your 6th place car, the right side of his wing panel, has probably landed in Beaver County. Here he comes off of 4, checker flag out. Danny Hochraver wins the Flight of the Phoenix Sprint Car Championship. Ed Lynch Jr. comes home 2nd. Andy McKisson 3rd. Danny Kuriger 4th, and Rod George 5th. Pete Miller, your 6th place finisher, he was coming from the back of the field, and you can see the right side of his wing, the whole panel just blew off because of the speed and went sailing to Beaver County.